Alrighty folks, we're back out here on the homestead today. I want to thank you all for subscribing and hitting that like button. Leave me a comment down below. Today's video out here on the homestead is going to be about not getting caught in the dark, whether the power goes out for some kind of blackout issue from the weather or whatever it may be. Maybe you didn't pay your light bill and the lights went out one day. So here we have on our display table behind me a few different options for lighting your cabin or your house or your apartment or anywhere you may find yourself when the lights are out. All right. We got a few different styles here, some of which run off of oil and some of them that run off of white gas. We also have another type of lantern here. First ones I'm going to go over with you today are known as hurricane lamps. The old-timey lanterns you see in all your western movies. They're carrying around through their barns and around their property with their pistols, you know, when they hear something spooky out in the barn. These comes in all brands and sizes. Some of them are better than the other. The larger ones are going to put out a lot more light than the smaller one. But if you're inside a small place, you don't need a lot of light. The small one might do you real good, or you just might like to see this hanging on your wall or up on your fireplace mantle. You may like the smaller one a little bit better. Two different of the portable options of lighting you can use on your homestead or at your house if the power goes out or you just find yourself in the dark. These all have wicks inside of them that you can raise and lower. A spot to fill them up with either lamp oil or kerosene. Now I use both. I use lamp oil and I use this kerosene here that I bought at Walmart. You buy this at Walmart or anywhere else, you can get it online, Amazon. This stuff will last you about 5 years if you keep it all sealed up. So even if you don't use it, you can keep this on hand for later uses. Now these lanterns are never going to go bad. You can buy them at the store, keep them sealed up, not fill them up with any kind of fluid or anything. And the wicks and stuff, which look like this inside of them, are going to stay good. And they're not going to go bad. And you can fill them up at a later time and date when you need to use them. And whenever you get your lanterns, you're going to want to trim your wick. This is a standard top for one of these other style oil lamps, kerosene lamps. And when you trim your wick, you're going to want to trim it at you're going to want to clip one side each on there so it makes a triangle. So that way you get a triangular flame, more exposure of the wick instead of one just a flat top there. You basically get two sides of the wick burning, and that'll make you have more light coming out of your oil lamp. Alright, you can get these little lamp top replacements online. Some of them are better than others. Seems like I got a cheapie here because it's not wanting to really go up or down, so you might have to toss that one and pull the wick out of it. I'll move this out of the way here. I'll show you some other oil lamp options. Now you can get these oil lamps at just about any flea market or any thrift store around. You may go in there and see them. There's all different styles, different colors, different patterns. They have glass tops right here. It's called your chimney. You can get these in all different styles. As you can see, you can get them with Christmas designs. This one just happens to be my favorite. Get them like this, look like a milk glass style. They go on here like that. This one would sit in the middle of your table or on a shelf somewhere on top of your nightstand or dresser. It's still pretty portable. You can pick it up and carry it around if you need to find yourself needing some light somewhere. Like I said, they come in all shapes and sizes. You can find them all different ways, different chimneys on them. And you can take one chimney off of the other one. And if you like this lamp better, because I have the red colored lamp oil in it, you can just interchange the chimneys on them. They got these little metal things here that you can kind of squeeze in and make them a little tighter. My little table for display purposes right here is a little uneven right now, so you're going to get a little bit of a gangster lean in the video. So this chimney here, I like to keep on this oil lamp there. This one seems to work really good on that lamp. This lamp's all clear, like I was just saying. It's got red fluid in it. You can get the fluids in all different colors. This particular lamp right here is one of my favorites because it comes with, yeah, little blooper there. It comes with a wall mount. Now this is an older one, so it's got a little rust on it, and it's got a little patina. Still works great. Just need a screw in your wall for that to go on. This will hang on your wall. You can take this off. Ooh, we about had a disaster. You can take that off and move it around to your nightstand, your dresser, your table. But this is about what it's going to look like when it's hanging on your wall. Put that down, and I'm going to go to some other lighting options that I was talking about. We'll start off with this. This is a Coleman 2-mantle lantern. Takes white gas. You can get it at any sporting goods store, and you can get it at Walmart. Comes in a metal can. Lasts a long time in the can. Has 2 mantles, so you'll want to have extra mantles, so you can replace the mantles if they go bad. You're going to hear some goats and stuff in the background. A car or two. It's a Coleman adjustable 2-mantle, like I was saying. You fill it up with your fluid here. You can buy a little special funnel for it. Fill it up. You got to pump these up to get pressure for the gas. You just twist this one way or another. It says close or open on here, and then you just give it a whole bunch of pumps with your thumb. There's a little hole here that releases the air. You just pump it up. Once you get it good and tight, it'll have pressure, and you can turn it on and light it. Now, almost all these lighting options almost all these lighting options I recommend using a long match to light them up, so you don't burn your little fingers. Nobody wants to burn their little fingers. This one here is a Coleman dual fuel. If you're going to buy a camping lantern, this is my personal recommendation for you, because this not only will run off of white gas, this will run off of regular gasoline. The white gas is kind of expensive at the sporting goods store anymore. Probably around $25 now for a gallon. I may be wrong. You may be able to find it a lot cheaper than that. Anyways, gasoline's what? $3 something a gallon? A couple years ago it was $1 something a gallon. I'd rather pay $1 something a gallon for my fuel for my lanterns. Same thing on this one. It has 2 mantles in there, so you're going to want to make sure you have those replacement mantles around. And make sure you have some extra fuel, whether it's gasoline or your white camping fuel. Keep some of that stored away in a nice, cool, dry spot. It'll last for a long time. These lanterns here, recommended for outdoor use, but in a tough situation, go ahead and take that in there and you can find your way around your crib. Walk all around your homestead with that thing. Same with these little hurricane lamps. You can go out to your little barn or whatever and have you some light handy. And if you got to get in a pinch and don't have a flashlight, you can also carry one of these around like this. And if you're worried about the top breaking, falling off or something, you can just carry it around with an open flame like this. It's not really recommended to have open flame by curtains or anything like that, but we'll all use our common sense and not burn our houses down, right? So that's just some of the options that I have laying around the homestead here for lighting if the storms come and put the power out for a couple hours or a couple days. Or there's been times where people was out of power with a week, maybe longer. When I lived in a different place, I had my power go out for a whole week when a tornado-like weather came through and trees took down all the power lines around the neighborhood, and everybody was without power. But you could drive down my street and my house looked like I still had power because I had these lamps and lanterns. I could keep my place lit up real good, read a book, do whatever I'd like, cook some food, wash my dishes, all with the light from just something so simple. Now, we all want to get caught up in technology and have the latest up-to-date things, but I'll tell you that the stuff that they used back in the 1800s still works today. They lit their homes in the 1800s with these things, and it worked perfect for them. And in a grid down situation, whether it be natural disaster, little storm or something like that, or your neighbor's tree fell on your power line, these could come in real handy. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you all like it. Leave me a comment down below. I may put a link down below the video where you can get some of this stuff if you'd like to get it. I hope you all have a good day, and thank you for watching Pine Ridge Homestead.